Hey guys, Pat Dudley here with Matt Luxton in Namibia. We're talking about choices, and something I'm always talking to people about is this idea that everything you do is either going to take you a step closer to where you're trying to go or a step further away. So with the example of fitness, um, going out on the beer is going to take me a step further away from my goal if my goal is fat loss. Um, Going for a 5K run is maybe going to take me a step closer. So that's a choice, and you get choices every day, and the choices you make are what's going to give you the results you're going to have in weeks and months and years to come. So your thoughts on that, Matt? Just
Yeah.
day-to-day choices.
What I was going to do is I was just going to completely relate this to fitness on this occasion. So and health. So when we wake up in the morning, we have the ability to actually set our metabolic rate on fire. We have an ability to regulate our hormones. We have the ability to make sure that our blood sugar levels are therefore not spiked to an extent that we're on a roller coaster all day and we're going to end up tired at 3 o'clock. So like this one is completely related to that. So waking up in the morning, we have a choice what goes in our mouth. We have a choice then what we do next after that, or we have a choice what we do before we put something in our mouth. So for me, it was just kind of like, right, how can I start off the day and make sure that my blood sugar levels are not going to go through the roof? Okay, I'm going to get a huge insulin spike, which is going to have a negative effect on fat loss and performance as well later on in the day, mindset. But how can I also then get movement and fresh air, which I know are going to be good for my cardiovascular system as well. So um, starting off with something really simple like like your training session. So like if you're training with Pat, I know what sort of training he does. I know it's really good and well thought out and well structured. Um, but if you're not training, then you should be getting out and getting some fresh air. And it's not always easy when it's dark and wet. But at the same time, it's not impossible. Which I think is important to remember. Like it comes down to decisions. We all have we all have decisions to make, but we can all make choices. And I think it's the choices that you start your day with that are going to have a massive impact on that day, and then the next day and the next day, because it's always a continual effect. It becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So starting off with like some exercise and a greens drink to help alkalize the blood and provide all the nutrients that your body needs at that time of the day, and that will help set you off on the right path.
I think again it comes back to clarity as well, knowing where you're trying to go, and then every action you take, you can either decide is this a good choice or a bad choice. So if I know my goal is to drop 14 pounds in 2 clothes sizes, then I know that eating that kebab is not a good choice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
having the clarity and having a goal is definitely important in all this.
yeah.